The military didn't teach me discipline, it forced it into me. It wasn't in my blood. I had no family in the military, no legacy to carry. I didn't grow up dreaming about uniforms, medals, or marching in sync. I just joined the army for one reason: structure. I wanted a plan, a way out of chaos, a stable path that led somewhere concrete to a concrete pension, financial independence, a clear roadmap. That was the appeal. It was never about honor, it was about building a future. Before the military, discipline was almost a foreign concept for me. In high school, like I told you guys in other video, I used to skip over 150 classes, 250 classes, depending on the year. I was a guy staying up all night gaming, too tired or unmotivated to go to class, and I still passed, because I was smart enough to get by. But I didn't care about structure. I didn't respect time. I had no system, no schedule, just survival. Then came basic training. The famous boot camp that you've all heard about and saw in movies. Was it my first real shock? Yeah, the third day in, it hit me. Suddenly, I wasn't just some kid who could dodge consequences. I was a recruit. I had to answer to someone, stand still, follow orders, and accept that mistakes weren't just mine to carry. They affect everyone, all the rest of the platoon. One wrong move and my old squad would pay. You don't want to be that guy. The one holding everyone back. The one getting people punished. And trust me, the correction weren't soft. No abuse, but big physical correction. Running, push-up, drills. You mess up, your team sweat for it. I remember during that boot camp, we were at the floor number 8 out of a 13th floor building where all the recruits in the Canadian Army train. And we had to do some crazy stuff like going down, going up, going down, going up, preparing for an inspection, 5 minutes after going down again, preparing for with a piece of kit and then going up again, take another piece of kit, going down. We had timing of 5 minutes to do all that and make sure everything was clean behind us. And obviously we always messed up because it was built in a way that there's some timing that you just can't respect. And we were getting corrected for all of this, right? So you stop thinking like an individual real quick. Every day at 5 a.m. we were up, no excuses. Every second counted. Some mornings we'd run miles before the sun even rose. Then come back, shower, shave, change, and be downstairs in formation in under 15 minutes. And yeah, we were 8 guys sharing a shower, 1 minute shower or even less. We were all shaved head and all, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, we had just to do it, just make it happen, make it work. At 17, I was thrown into a world I wasn't ready for at all. But that's the point, isn't it? Nobody's ready for real discipline until it's forced into you. And that's what the military does the best. It takes your comfort zone, rips it away, and ends your accountability. Discipline in the military isn't about getting yelled at. It's about learning what happens when you don't follow through. It's waking up every day knowing what's expected and knowing there are consequences when you don't deliver. It's knowing your action matters, not just for you, but for your team. And that changed everything. The worst punishment I ever got, a full month of 3K runs every morning, followed by an inspection, maybe 30 minutes after the run. So you got that time to go take your shower and prepare your inspection. And all the day I had to wear an uncomfortable parade uniform, really uncomfortable, and being checked at 11 p.m. To confirm I hadn't take it off every single day for a month. And also at 5 p.m. after a long day of classes, because we were at school, we were at university, right? after a full day of classes, you cannot just go do your homework. No. You have sports, you have other military stuff, and we also add an hour of drill. If you don't know what's drill, just look at a military parade online, and you'll see like those military guys walking all together in synchrony, like all sync. So that's the drill. So we were doing an hour of that after classes. That was part of my consequences. That stick with you. But there's what sticks more. What happens after? The transformation, how your habits shift, how your mindset rewires. During military college, my days were packed. 3 mornings a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had morning PT from 5 to 6, or sometimes 4 to 5, depending on what the event was for that week. Tuesday and Thursday nights, we had sports, usually hockey. It depends what you like. Days were filled with classes, then inspection, duties, military responsibilities. The 4 pillars were always over us. The 4 pillars was the pillar of the education, the military, the fitness, and the bilingualism. You need to be good in those 4 pillars to literally graduate at the end of your 5 years. So you miss anything, a class or a sports or an inspection, you miss the timing of 2 minutes, you pay. With punishments, that piled in onto an already packed schedule. You learn fast, discipline or suffer. Back when I worked at Walmart at 16, I'd called in sick just because I didn't feel like showing up. Now, that's not even an option. I've got responsibilities. I have to lead people because I'm an officer. So obviously I have people under me that look at me as the example, and I have to lead those people. So show by example. I'm expected to deliver, and more importantly, I expect more from myself because now discipline is part of me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still fall off with the gym, the nutrition, but I bounce back because the foundation is solid. I've seen the difference disciplines make, and I've seen what happens when you don't have it. I've got friends who skipped classes like I did, but never found the structure I did. Now they work harder, longer, and have less freedom. I'm not better than them. I just got my wake-up call earlier. I had no choice. The military forced me to build those habits, forced me to care. And it gave me something most people don't have in their 20s, a plan. Today, I know exactly when I retired at 42 years old. I know what my salary will be in 5 years. I know when my condo will be paid off. I know because I build a system around discipline. And that system gives me freedom. Discipline isn't about being hard on yourself all the time. It's about creating enough structure to build the life you want. And that starts by asking hard questions. Where does your current path lead in 10 years? Are you happy with that future? What happens if nothing changes? If that vision doesn't sit right with you, maybe it's time to make a change. Build some discipline. Start small, but start. Because the years don't wait for motivation. You won't always feel like it, but you'll always feel the result. You don't need the army to build discipline, but you do need something to shake you out of autopilot. Something that forces you to be accountable. You can create that for yourself. Build routines that will challenge you. Join the gym, wake up early, keep promise to yourself, set goals, miss fewer days, show up, even when no one's watching. And here's what nobody tells you. You will fail, you will fall off, you'll sleep in, you'll skip meals, you'll miss workout, and you will miss deadlines. But the difference between someone with discipline and someone without isn't perfection. It's persistence. It's how fast you bounce back. These days, I run a YouTube channel on the side. I post 3 videos a week. That takes planning. Writing, recording, editing. and I don't make excuses. Even when the views are low, that's discipline too. Showing up for something that hasn't paid off yet, but believing in the long term. I apply the same mindset to my finance. I don't waste money, I wait for sales, I save, I plan, I spend intentionally because I know exactly where I want to be in 10 years. When you start valuing structure, everything changes. You earn more, you waste less time, you make better decisions. Life doesn't get easier, but you get stronger, more ground, more in control. And trust me, control over your time, your energy, your habits, and that's real freedom. Not doing whatever you want whenever, but doing what needs to be done and reaping the reward after. So take a hard look at your life right now. Are you living with discipline or just drifting? Are you building something or watching others pass you by? We're still young, but not forever. Lay the bricks now. The foundation, the discipline, the mindset, so then in 10 years from now, you'll be proud of what you built. Discipline isn't just a military lesson, it's a life lesson. And your future depends on it. Thank you for watching that video. Again, feel free to subscribe if you want more story like that. On my channel, I'll be talking about more military stuff, which is what I currently do as a living. So I'll give some advice. You can ask me for advice too in the comment section. It's a pleasure for me to discuss with you guys and answer to all your questions. And yeah, so drop a comment, subscribe, put the bell on so then you won't miss any future video. And on that, I wish you to be more disciplined. So yeah, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.